G'day cocktail lovers, I hope you've been keeping well. It's time to make a cocktail for Cognac Day. There are so many days. Someone somewhere declares it to be a day. There are so many days. I mean, this is Cognac Day, apparently. You know, it's not pork knuckle sandwich day, and I'm not joking. There is actually a pork knuckle sandwich day, but I'm not making a pork knuckle sandwich. I'm going to make a cocktail with cognac, and I searched for recipes and I found one that inspired me. It's called, for reasons I do not understand, a Woodson and Ford. Now, the recipe I saw actually recommended using Laird's apple brandy, which sounds like a fine choice, but I thought I like this overall, so I'm going to substitute the apple brandy for a cognac, just because Cognac Day. And this drink is essentially a boozy New Orleans style drink, but with rum. And I love the sound of that. I've never made this style of drink with rum, so I'm going to make it now. Join me for a Woodson and Ford. First up, the cognac, and honestly, I won't judge you if you're playing along at home and just use a brandy. Cognac is just a brandy made in the Cognac region of France according to specific rules. It's not by definition better than other brandies, but find what you like. I'm actually using an XO Cognac, which I got from Costco. 1 ounce, 30 mils or 1 ounce of cognac going in. As I said, this also has rum. The recipe I saw recommended a 23-year-old rum. I don't have a 23-year-old rum. That seems an outlandish thing to be putting in a cocktail. But I have a 15-year-old rum, this Cuban rum. Pop the cork. So I thought this is my most aged rum, and even this, some purists might say, don't put that in a cocktail, to which I say, go to hell, I put anything I want in cocktails. So I'm going to put 1 ounce or 30 mils of rum in as well. The recipe also calls for sweet vermouths. I'm using this local one from Maiden Eye. Use the sweet vermouth of your choice. We're going with 3/4 of an ounce or 22.5 mils of sweet vermouth. For some interesting herbal notes, we're also going to add Benedictine. You get Benedictine in a lot of New Orleans style drinks, and this one's no different. What am I checking? It's 1/4 of an ounce. I was about to put half an ounce in, but it just calls for 1/4 of an ounce or 7.5 mils of Benedictine. The final touch is a dash of bitters. The recipe I saw suggested Fee Brothers whiskey barrel-aged bitters, so an aromatic bitters essentially. You just use Angostura if you have that. I have a few different bitters in my collection. I'm thinking I'm going to use this one. This is an Australian-made bitters from Mr. Bitters. They call it their Negroni bitters. So yeah, it is a little bit bitter, but we're going to put 1 dash of bitters. A boozy number like this is of course a stirred cocktail, so we add some ice to our stirring glass. Stir this about 30 revolutions. I'm using Gaz Regan's finger. You can use a spoon, it's all fair. Now I'm going to strain this into a chilled coupe glass. Got that lovely rich colour from the cognac and other elements. I'm going to do a simple garnish, just got a twist of orange. Just going to spritz some of the oils over the top, wipe that around the glass, give it a little twist and drop it straight in. Now with this nice simple presentation, let's give it a taste test. Oh, I love a boozy drink. This is recipe-wise very similar to a few traditional New Orleans drinks like a Vieux Carré and a few others, but with the rum. And the rum is just bringing this rich sort of molasses flavour in there. Why have I not done this sooner? Seriously, try this one. I mean, yes, you have to like boozy cocktails. Oh, I'm in love with this one, straight out of the gate. I just looked at it and thought it sounded interesting, like, it's like a New Orleans style one, but it's got rum. Let's try that. Oh, I need to have more of this. I think I've mentioned my rating system before. This is, I've got to decide. Oh my god, this is a 9. This is an 8.5 leaning towards a 9. When I say 9 out of 10, I'm just like, hey, bartender, line me up a couple of those because I'm going to finish this and I'm going to want more. If you're a fan of boozy drinks, if you've never tried this, and I never had before now, this is so worth it. I did this, as I said, very arbitrarily for Cognac Day. I found something that looked interesting. I thought, I'm going to mess about with that and do that. And I am so glad I did. Actually, making this with Laird's Applejack would be a very interesting thing too. I might do that later off camera. But for now, I'm going to knock this off. And seriously, this is great. I need you to try it. I need you to try it and tell me what you think of it. And just throw it out, if you're not already subscribed, it'd be great if you did. Come back, tell me more, join me on the cocktail journey. For now, I'm going to finish this and just wish you all the best. I hope you stay well. I hope you look after yourself, look after people around you. But until I see you again, cheers.